Oh wait, maybe you weren't here at the beginning of last session.
Nope.
No,
Were
I
you
was
here?
not.
Okay, so at the start of session, we do a recap, and for those willing and brave enough to do a recap, there is a reward. Uh, so if you do the recap, you get an inspiration.
Hey, we got something for you.
Well, I cannot do that because I was not here for the beginning.
That is okay.
You like it?
I think literally the only person that can do that's a Ray and Sketch because I was not here for the beginning either.
No.
That's
And
okay.
I did the recap last time.
Just trying to fill in the situation as to why there's an importance to the recap. So
Yeah.
So
I believe you
who-
also
I think
who is so brave as to do the recap?
didn't you use your inspiration last time, right? Or no, wait, no, you did it. You didn't because of the Devil's Bargain.
Yeah, my face
Yeah.
fell off.
Yeah, I also still have my inspiration, but I'll do it just cause if I must.
I literally cannot do it. So I think unless Ray can go. No, actually, yeah, no one. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what?
I feel bad about it,
Anyways,
but I actually have to use the restroom real bad.
That's
Go ahead.
alright.
I just use it. Just
How are
use
you
it.
gonna know
Just
what
piss your
happened?
pants!
Should I wait for Kay to
They're
get
not-
back
they
to do the
didn't
recap or
do
start recapping?
Let's
I think
wait.
it's better. Let's wait because they weren't there, so it'd probably be better.
We can give them a stitchy.
Alright, we're back. Hello, gamers. I'm about to do the recap, even though I already have inspiration mostly. Alright, so last time we started off with the party, deciding to take on one of the quests on the town board to head into the capital of Armo and recover some lost goods from the local weapon and armor smith. A tiefling named Lovelace. He has a cool prosthetic arm, very neato. We went in, we got chased by a lot of spiders, like so many spiders, it wasn't even funny, but Ari managed to scare him off by dislocating their jaw, and the rest of us also used good old schmagics to fend them off before we finally got our way to the magic shop and bagged everything and used Deck of Illusions and Invisibility and Eagle Ari combo to get out of dodge before we were eaten by spiders. There were also some spiders that were not in the guard's description there, like ones with like crazy red poison and stuff. That's a little concerning. What was even more concerning was on our way out, the castle opened its eyes, the single eye in the tower, as castles do, I suppose. And it was looking at us despite the fact we were invisible and rather far away from it, so this guy's got true sight for days, as I assume. But despite the scariness, we did manage to get over the walls and back into the little encampments outside, and things were a bit chaos, as to be expected, and we bumped into this cool nerd, which none of us met before. We haven't gotten their name yet in character, but Raven, hello, welcome to the gang. We got questioned
Wait a
a bit.
minute!
Don't worry about it.
You.
Alright, but yes, we headed back to town. Things were bad. Quite bad, like super bad. People were getting a bit violent over all the chaos. Like, oh god, what is that thing? Get it. I don't like being out here. Ah. But, yeah, General Curse almost got dragged into the chaos as well, but the, General / guy in charge, basically more or less the leader of the place, Dwarven General named Wilson Rotma, I think I got that right in my notes.
Yeah.
He who told him, like, hey, don't be mad at each other, we're gonna go punch the idol tomorrow, how about that? Everyone was like, okay, yeah, let's do violence, yeah, and, that's where he left off.
Hey, violence.
I love violence.
Sorry, my jaw is... Sorry, my jaw was hanging off again.
Do you need help? Will you put it back together?
No, last time you tried to help, you literally just slapped me.
No, there's another way now, don't you know? I heard that cauterizing it could help.
Elliot,
Ayo.
You heard what?
Cauterizing.
Cauterize? I'm not bleeding.
Yeah, but I should stick it, don't you know? Haven't you seen those, like, was it
I-
flame drills?
Elliot, it's alright. I know how to perform most field medicine procedures. I got this handled. Let's do that later bit now.
All right.
Okay.
Alright, take us away, Dion,
So-
sir.
As we come back, god damn it, I've been listening to Dungeons and Dragons, and they do like camera pans. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do camera pans. As the camera
Yippee!
pans back into our group, the scene that has just unfolded is General Wilson has just finished his speech and returned back into the castle. The people have started to clamor about shouting profanities, starting small riots amongst each other. Some of them have started to march off and start in hopes of starting a fight or just blowing off steam. And while they are not looking at you just yet, you are quite a few bunch of outsiders amongst a bunch of folk who have lived here and are looking for a way to get their outlet out. So maybe there's caution to be had, or maybe you feel safe enough amongst these people. Regardless, you are an army.
I'm in danger. That's what I'm in.
I am the danger.
I need to find my men and get the fuck out of this area.
I want French fries.
We can get
are
McDonald's on
friends?
the
I want
way
waffle
home.
fries.
Oh, I'm sorry. Fries.
Mhm.
The French don't
fish?
exist here. No, it's like these potatoes that are fried in oil and then
Oh,
cut
you
them
mean
into French
chips.
Oh my
chips.
god.
What chips? You mean like you mean when you cut the potatoes into circles and fry it?
You mean crisps?
I don't think I said
Chris.
names.
Fellas, I don't mean to interrupt, but we should probably head back to our camp and let things settle
Harry's
down a
right.
bit here.
Yeah.
I'd love to lie down.
Yeah. As for
Aw.
you, stranger, I've noticed your garbs. I suppose you're welcome to take shelter at our camp while things calm down. Keep both you fellas and the people here out of causing each other trouble.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with this. Okay.
Yep. Find your men first. We're near the western side, near the outskirts. I've got a blue tent atop of the hill over there. You can't miss it.
What is that in the background I hear?
Kate is dying. Probably getting mauled.
My boyfriend has his guitar out. Sorry.
Nice. There's
That's
a
fine.
bard in the background.
Yeah, there's just a random bard in the background. It's fine.
Oh, hit him over the head with it. Anyway.
What?
What was being said? I'm so sorry.
But yeah, Neri was offering to let you and your men take shelter at our little camp at the edge of town, but while things hopefully simmer down.
Yeah. I gotta find my men first.
Yeah, that
Oh,
seems
you don't know where
fair.
they are?
It's been quite
What do your
chaotic
men
here,
look
so...
like?
Yes. I will be taking your offer, though.
Alright. I suppose if we see any of them, we'll let them know. What do they look like, as Elia said?
I don't know what my men look like.
Wow.
They can look like anything you want.
I'm just gonna say the same colors of armor.
Gotcha,
Oh, okay.
gotcha.
An elf.
Here, let me help. Can I call Kombucha over and then have him fly it as an owl around and see if I could spot them from the air?
Sure, that's fine.
Yay.
I'd offer to fly, but... Oh, wait a minute. I can summon Shadow.
You sure can.
Absolutely can.
The cat that you've used once.
Yeah, I need to use him more. I'm not used to having... Oh gosh, he probably is so upset at me.
No, I've been here the
Tiredly
entire
summons him.
time.
He's been following us the entire time.
Oh, Shadow, I'm so sorry
I've literally been here the entire time. What are you sorry about?
that I haven't been interacting with you. It's been busy.
Oh no, I know. I vanished from existence because that's like my whole thing, you know? Like you're not supposed to really notice me until you want me. That's kind of like my whole gimmick. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Anyway, can you go help Kombucha because he's an idiot?
And then he'll look at Kombucha and say, "I will look, but I don't think there's any helping that thing."
He's already getting up and getting ready to fly.
He's already gone.
Yeah.
And after a very painful process of contorting his body into that of an owl, Kombucha will take off into the sky. And Shadow
Does it have
will
to be painful?
just because it looks painful doesn't mean it actually is. That's just how Kombucha is. He's just a guy.
He's just a little dude.
Yeah, he is a
Kombucha is
little
a
dude.
masochist.
Like there's like you hear the sounds of bones breaking, but Kombucha the entire time is like, "Let's fucking go!"
Yeah. And then I will share my senses with him. I'll sit on the ground, share my senses, so I can figure out where these men are.
In that case, I will need some perception checks.
And I'm using Bucha's stats, right?
You are using yours because you. I mean, unless you were actually serious about sharing your senses with him.
Yeah, I am. I'm sharing my senses with him.
You mean he's sharing your senses with you? He's sharing his senses with you.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, he'd be looking through your eyes, which is just a little awkward.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you know.
the closest he's ever done to that was the Blood Bowl.
Those in the air, you can have advantage. Those on the ground, just regular roll.
Mm-hmm.
Here I go.
Here we go.
I perceive the bestest.
Alright, 21.
23.
I rolled a solid 4.
Let's go.
You got a what?
I got a
24.
4.
A 4. Fuck yeah. All right. So with the idea that like these three are trying a lot harder to find your men than you are, you kind of like assumed like when the chaos starts, like, fuck it, those guys are already gone. I'll find them when I need them. And as the others take to the sky, they begin to scan about. Nary and Kombucha, or I guess Elia.
Mm-hmm.
You guys will see a small crowd forming on the outer skirts of town, where they seem to be not gathering around somebody, but they seem to be like eyeing about into the forest. And following their gaze, you see a group of men in big shoulder pads, heavy armor, green cloak down to the waist, lined up along the tree line, and you can tell that these are the Elven army scouts that that Raven would be looking for.
Ooh, I think that's where they are, right over there.
Doesn't seem like they're in an
Correct.
ideal situation here.
Mm.
Yeah. Maybe we could go and ask.
I'm going to go and gather my men, go towards your group's camp.
Yep. It's near the
Okay.
west side on top of that hill over there.
Mm-hmm. Prolonged eye contact and
Yeah,
there
prolonged
walks
eye
away.
contact. Mary doesn't
He's
blink for
there.
a concerning amount of time. You're pretty sure
Yeah.
you haven't seen him blink once yet, actually. That's a little weird.
You,
That is very
Yeah.
weird. I am very unsettled by your entire existence.
Good, good.
am I missing something? You two seem a little tense.
What are you talking about, Ari? Come on, let's go say hi. And I'm going to grab you and pull you
Oh.
over.
Ow,
hi.
ow,
I will grab Elia.
What?
Let their
What?
boss has this handled, it seems. We shouldn't intrude, and we have to get back to camp and set things up for their arrival.
Wait, why
Aw.
shouldn't we help them?
Yeah, why shouldn't we?
Would you like our assistance?
Hmm. If the villagers get closer, because right now they're just looking.
I mean, we can ask what's going on. I don't see what's wrong.
We're
not
outsiders.
going to
They'd
stop
probably
you.
be.
Okay.
We're outsiders. They'd probably
say
be
so.
prickly with us as well. So we should not engage unless necessary until the mood overall dies down.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, I didn't actually see them. I'm not used to looking for things through someone else's eyes.
Yeah.
All I heard was that they're in a bad position, and I thought we should help.
I have an idea, Julian. Can I look and see who might look to be like a local around here? Like, try to intuit who might be a local and see if I can use disguise self on myself to transform into one of them so I could go up and ask them what's wrong.
So you want to turn into a local, or you want to like try and like get a vibe and turn into somebody who looks like they're from here?
Yeah, that one. The vibe to see who look like they're from here.
Okay.
Vibe check.
Copying someone explicitly would be easier, but of course, potentially dangerous.
Yeah.
Trying to come up with a vibe is going to take a bit more intuity. So I guess that would probably be
Insight? Perception?
It's almost charisma based.
Just
Because you're trying
straight up
to get an
charisma?
understanding of culture, not like people.
Yeah.
Like exactly
Would
the
it-
specific people. We'll
would
say
it be-
insight. We'll say insight.
Okay.
Insight's the closest we got.
Great at insight. You're
Yeah.
so good at insight.
Awesome. So to be honest, looking around, there's so many different people here from so many different walks of life
Okay.
that like it's especially with everybody so conjoined and in such a demeaning like position, it's really hard to tell who's from here and who's not.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do the dangerous strat then. So we're far away from the tiefling Loveless, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm gonna transform into use disguise self to turn into Loveless.
Elia, what are you doing?
Yeah, they might trust me more. Is this?
Post disguise self for me, please.
Yeah, 1 second.
I'm pretty sure that might be a bit of a stretch.
That might be a bit dangerous because tiefling have tail, and if anyone touches that, it's going straight through.
Why would someone touch their tail?
He's just walking by.
Yeah.
I'd make a better tiefling because I have a tail.
Yep.
Yeah, but disguise self is only disguise self.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's. Well, actually, here's the question: how tall is Elia?
She is 5'7".
Okay, so you're gonna be. You'd be about the right height. All right, yeah, you
Yeah.
could be Loveless. Your
Yeah.
body shape doesn't exactly match his exactly, but you look close enough that if somebody doesn't pay enough attention, they definitely,
Yeah, I can't
won't be
see
able to tell the
one.
difference.
Yeah, I can see 1 foot shorter or taller, and I could change thin, fat, and in between. So I can actually match his build with disguise stuff.
Physical inspection would break the disguise, though. So
That's what I
Yeah.
mean, physical inspection.
Yeah.
You are shorter and probably thinner than he is,
Mm-hmm.
considering he is a blacksmith.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Elia?
Gonna go see what's going to go on there, and then I'm
Why
gonna
are
go walk
you-
over.
Wait. I swear to
And
God.
as I go,
Now, here's my second question.
yeah.
How are you going to sound like Loveless?
Yeah, you can't really do that.
Oh, yeah.
Because you look the part.
Yeah, you're
But if
right.
you
I
if you
forgot. I
open your
thought
mouth,
voices change as well.
nope, it's just disguising your
All right,
visual self.
I'm gonna try to mimic his voice and just say I
Oh
caught a
my
cold or
god.
something.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I just grab onto Elia's arm as she's trying to leave?
No, let her try, it'll be
Yeah, when we
funny.
try, it will be funny.
It would be funny, but I don't want you breaking the goodwill we're trying to build up with this shopkeeper we just did a goddamn quest for.
Can I change into someone else other than Loveless then? What if I change into Curse?
Yeah, bro, you can just change it to a rando. You didn't have to
Yeah,
be
I think
Loveless,
Randa's
bro.
the best way to go.
Yeah. Alright. I'll use what I see in the air with kombucha to fly around, find someone that's around, that might look like that, they're from here, and then just literally copy.
I'm gonna roll a 1d100.
Can
Just
I
to
roll?
scare the shit out of you.
Can
No,
I
you should
roll
roll
it?
the race wheel.
Can I
I'm
roll
gonna
it?
roll the race wheel and I'm gonna
Oh my
roll a
God.
1d100.
Can I roll the 1d100, Jillian?
You know what, buddy? Sure.
Yay.
Sure.
48.
Let's go,
Cool.
48.
Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Can you give me... I need to go harass my friend because the material camp.
What?
What?
Sorry, what did I just say? My material for my competition just came out, that's why.
Nice. Alright. Bro, ain't no fucking way.
Dinosaur? Dinosaur?
No, not dinosaur.
Aww.
One day, Sketch, one
I
day.
have to re-roll. You literally can't turn into this. I'm pretty damn sure.
Oh man, what do you
Thanks
roll?
to the centaur.
With the same configuration limbs, yeah.
Mhm.
Hi, Perrin. How you doing, buddy?
Wow, Parent,
Uh,
your legs seem to be working.
I rolled Kenku, which was right next to Cobalt, and I was thinking it would be so funny to turn you into Jerry.
Oh.
Alright, so yeah, you turn into a Kenku individual, which is probably one of the best options you probably could have ever gotten.
Yeah.
Because you can do any voice, and it'll just make sense.
Yeah. And then, in that case, I'm going to go waddle up over there and just go,
Waddle,
what's
waddle, waddle.
going on?
So as you walk up, you hear the conversation stirring about. They seem, you see the Elven army individuals hiding away in the woods, kind of like conversing amongst each other. They seem to be looking about for someone, trying to keep an eye out while keeping a good distance. And the crowd that seems to have formed, when you get closer to them, you can kind of hear them talking about, like, look at them hiding over there, trying to pretend like they haven't been trying to kill our prince this entire time. Yeah, what assholes. Can't believe those guys walking around in our territory this entire time.
Who?
Oh.
One of them will see you squawking about, and he'll go. He'll point at the elven army individuals. I go, them. Look at them acting now all of a sudden because there's a big old monster that they're not the big tough guys that they've been parading around to be.
What are they doing in the forest? No, I'm not gonna stop.
Beats me. Probably don't want to end up being here when we go to kill the things that are in our castle. They probably know that they'd probably end up on second up on the plate. Probably scared half to death.
Well, good riddance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Good riddance. And then like as the one guy says good riddance, they all kind of like go good riddance, good riddance, good riddance. And you can see the elven army guys are like, oh shit.
Oh, damn it.
You should probably go get them.
Yeah, I'm already walking over there. As soon as she turned into someone else, I was like, oh, fuck. And started walking, so...
Yeah, I'm heading back with Ari. I want a quick word with her in a bit, but let's do your scene first.
Yeah, as you approach your guys, since you didn't want to come up with who your guys are, I'm gonna roll on the race wheel, and we're gonna come up with their names right now, you and me. We're gonna come up with 5 guys. All right, so you've got
Five
guys.
guys.
You've got 5 guys. Who nobody told you, but you are actually in charge of hit chain restaurant 5 guys.
Yo.
Use a burger.
Yo.
Well, not right now,
Alright.
just in general.
So you've got a forest gnome. You've got a Yuan T. That's fucking
Why?
Yo.
I
shit.
love
Whoa.
Yuan-Tis.
Blood.
You got a Yuan T.
Snake.
I thought that this would all be fucking elves.
Oh
There's probably one
no.
elf in there.
No. The elf army is accepting everybody. Despite the name Elven Army, they are accepting a lot of people.
They're
Everyone
accepting
is
anyone
here.
and everyone.
Fittingly enough, a half elf,
Okay.
and then
Oh, that's
I
sweet.
will roll for singular just drought options because you do make a good point. It is still mostly elves, so we'll say there's a high elf and 2 high elves. There's 2 high elves.
Okay.
So you've got 2 high elves, 2 high elves, half
Let me
elf,
actually go in and write these properly now.
forest gnome.
Forest gnome. I don't know how to spell Yanti.
Yuanti is Yuanti.
Yuanti. I had the U and the A switched. So
I'm gonna roll to see who the guy who's second in command is, and it's the Yuanti. Let's go.
Let's go.
That's crazy.
New characters.
All right. Yuanti's name, because the rest can wait.
mhm.
Give me a random name.
Don't ask for me to give you a name.
Either you give me one, or I'm gonna roll one. That's
Bro,
the
just roll
dealio.
one. Just roll one.
That's funny.
Raven was some. I literally looked up things that are like the moon.
You take the moon, and you take the moon.
Yes.
You take every moon that looks like moon.
I had a last name at one point. The image that it was on got deleted.
Wait.
Yeah, the program crashed. So
Wait.
Big
Consider
All right.
taking the moon.
Ooh, this is a fancy name. All right. Their name is Alusha.
and how do you spell that?
Write that down.
Aluxia. Alusha. Ooh.
Lucia, I like that name.
I still haven't brought my character sheet over, so I'm still doing stuff in the other.
Unfortunately, I've had no fucking time all week.
It do be like that.
It's
I'm very
fine.
sorry. I
do
really
be
did
like
intend to do it.
No, it's all good. All right,
Alusha. So as you come over, Alusha, which we'll say this is a human form you went to, but I don't want to get into the snake body guy.
yeah.
So as you come over, Alusha will see you coming and go, "Oh, thank God, Captain. We were worried that something happened to you."
No, I found a group that went to the city.
Like inside of it?
Apparently,
Okay, well, what did you learn?
I genuinely cannot remember the information I actually learned.
Would you like a recap?
I'm thinking. I don't think I really asked very many proper questions.
Yeah, you do know that we came from the city from doing a you're running an
From
errand
doing a
for one of the
mission.
shopkeepers to get their
Yeah.
stuff back, and on our getaway, the eye opened.
Yeah.
We were around the middle district as well, so not super close to the castle.
Mm-hmm. The group was doing something for one of the citizens, and when they were leaving is when the eye appeared. We are going to go to their camp.
Do
There
you
is something
trust these
strange about
people?
this group. I want to keep a close eye on one of the individuals in particular. I think it is best to stay with this group with the unrest in the encampment. They seem to have a better rapport with them.
You notice that a lot of the other soldiers are starting to get like nervous looks at each other. One of them even starts to like whisper something to the others, and as they like try to almost start conversation, Alusha's gonna clear gender. What should gender be? Her throat. Fuck you. Clears her throat. And immediately after the first whisper, they immediately shut up and go back to salute.
Oh yeah, no, I was about to say, if you have something to say it to everyone.
You want to share with the class?
The individual who had an opinion they wanted to share is the one of the elves, and their name is oh fuck that. No, that name is so complex. God fuck. Oh shit.
Get out of
It'd be like
here!
that.
Tariel. Their name is Tariel.
Is it the half elf or one of the high elves?
One of the high elves.
Okay.
The masculine elf. And Tariel will say, "We're just concerned that staying near the city at a time like this where everybody is so panicked, will we be in danger? Do we need to Are you sure staying with people so close is a good idea?"
We are on the outskirts, if I recall. We made it a point to do that.
That goes against what my memory goes, but then again, my memory is untrustworthy, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
what I
was
got in the
told
notes, at least.
the hill.
Hmm.
Um, I'm not saying that we are going to remove our camp from here. I'm just saying I want to stay close to them. I want to keep an eye on them. And having a larger group around us of individuals that the citizens are more okay with might help.
They still seem to be a bit nervous about your plan. But Alusha will say, "No worries, Captain. We'll trust what you say."
Mm. Yeah, not removing camp or anything. Just let us start heading towards their camp. They said they were going to reconvene there.
Well, lead the way.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
He's
So packing up your supplies, packing up the supplies that they had managed to bring with them, they throw them over their backs and begin to march behind you as you guide them towards the tent. Which I about that, I feel like I don't know. Am I mistaken? I thought you guys had rented tents within the city.
I think we bought some
Uh,
tents and set them up elsewhere because I remember Montemore buying one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Regardless, you guys have set out outside of the city. There wouldn't be a cliff face because it's mostly plains about this area, but you guys are able to, if you want to, basically set up camp behind a tree line that's out of sight of the main city.
Yeah, just some little cozy clearing or something. But yes, also while the others are away, I do want to also talk to Ari briefly, real quick.
No worries. You
Alright,
have a
so,
moment of time before the elves come back, so.
yep, just a few minutes, I imagine. So yeah, like, Neri's waving off the others, keeping a close eye on Elia, but, as soon as he's out of eye line of the, moon elf, you see his light
Hold on
smile
one sec.
drop. Oh,
Hold on one sec.
I'm holding.
Yeah.
This is so stuffed.
Do you think God stays in heaven for he is afraid of what his creations has done? Fuck. He
This
too
is
is afraid of his creation.
this is funny. I got the facts for round one of my tournament, and it's Beetle Man versus Mickey.
Beetle Man versus Mickey Mouse?
Yeah.
Wow.
Is there any
Showdown.
benefit to Heartbreak at all? Did I just take Heartbreak for no reason?
Where are you
What have you
playing?
done? Isaac?
Finding with Isaac.
I
Oh,
see.
it's pretty good. It saves you from death, if I recall, but it gives you broken hearts.
Does
Every
it?
time
Are
you
you
Okay.
would
DMing and
die,
playing
it'll give
Isaac
you.
at the same time?
All right, I'm here
Because
for
I'm not.
real.
Oh.
Welcome back. Did you get anything of what I said earlier?
Nope. Except
Wow.
for, well, no, I know I know you wanted to speak with Ari, and then
Yeah,
face smile immediately went blip.
yeah. Yep. Just, God fucking. Why are they
I'm gonna guess something God War past.
here? I don't know. Just, look, I need you to talk to you about something real quick, just for your own safety. You know your whole, God thing? Situation.
Yeah.
If they ask, do not mention anything about it. The elven
Why?
folks, they don't really get along with divinity and the like these days. If they hear about that, I don't know what they'll do, but I don't think it'll be good for us.
Not even like the gods that were on mortal side, or
No.
oh
If
shit.
they ask, you just got cursed in the Shadow Fell or something, alright? I could explain more later, but we don't have the time right now. Just doing this to keep them and us and the people of the city out of their trouble.
I mean, wait, what else is there to? Wait, okay.
Later, they're coming back. Just remember,
Got it.
keep
And
the
as
gospel
if
quiet.
on
You're
cue,
disgraced. Yeah. Wow, welcome back, guys.
Raven, you arrive with your soldiers, if you are here.
Are you
And
here?
then I
am.
said the Aristocats.
I don't get it.
I'm. Never mind.
It's a theater joke.
Yeah. That's not claws for alarm, I suppose.
You'd have to see the aristocrats to understand.
Yeah, exactly. Surprised you know
I'm
that.
sure
I
the
thought it was
aristocrats
lost
is a
after the Holy
very.
War.
Oh no. The aristocrats is infamous. You could never forget it once you've seen it.
I said
Oh,
Aristocats.
yeah.
It's a pun.
Yeah.
I would also like to use this moment to, disperse from the crowd after heckling, the army to come back and just turn back into normal Elia.
Oh
Yippee!
no, you were gonna stay that rando guy forever. Actually, you're cursed
That's
now.
crazy.
Yeah, that sucks. It's Krill issue.
So true.
Oh,
Krillin?
welcome back.
Are you talking about
Yeah.
Krillin?
The
Oh, hey.
Master.
Kate,
Oh,
are you back?
yeah.
I am back. I have been back.
Okay, cool.
You're back with the gang.
You are at the tent, and Ari and Neri seem to have been having a very serious discussion.
Hopefully, I'm not interrupting something.
No, you're good. Just in time, as a matter of fact. I can show you the way to my tent now.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm Ari.
Hey, oh, I haven't even introduced myself yet. So, crap. Well, my name's Neri. Nice to meet you. You are?
Raven.
Cool beans. Weird name. Are you named after the bird?
Is that weird? What?
I'm Alusha, and then Aurora's also
Mm.
there for some reason. She goes,
Yep.
I'm here.
Yep. Welcome.
Mm.
Yeah. It's nice to meet you all. I'm Elia. Smiles.
Yep. Well, I do have one last errand to run before we get to the our tents real quick. Just gonna we did do a quest with one of the shopkeepers here and have to drop off their stuff with them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll get some dinner cooking once I get back. Make yourselves at home for now, I suppose. And I guess I'll head off on my own to give the items to Loveless unless anyone wants to tag along with for now.
I do. I love magic items.
Yep, just keep your hands to
I would
yourself until we
assume
give them
that
back.
Okay.
I would assume
Weird.
that I cannot follow you.
I mean, I suppose you could if you want to. I'm not sure if that would be a great idea with how the mood is overall right now.
Yes. Hmm.
Well, Missile could keep you company if you'd like while you wait.
Missile.
Missile.
Yeah, that's his horse. She's very
Yep, there
nice.
he will walk around to his tent and you see a very large gray horse stationed up near it. Like, this is a pretty big horse by horse standards. I got her art as well real quick.
War horse.
Yep.
That's
War
a
horse.
This is a
interesting
war horse if
name
you've ever seen.
for a horse.
Yeah. She's very fast and deadly. So it fits quite well.
Mm-hmm.
And the only
was she-
person that hates her in the entire universe is me.
Why would you do that, Julian?
Because you comboed Spirit Guardians with a war horse.
Yeah, I did do that, and I'll do it again, God.
I counterspelled it last time because I didn't want to deal with it.
And then I just cast it
Ow.
again.
And then I cried.
Yeah, good.
It'd be like that.
Ow.
Yeah.
have lost my
Miss
grinder.
Art.
Can I carry this, Neri? And then she's immediately gonna go for the weird tank.
No, everything's in the bag of holding right now, if I recall.
Oh, god damn it. Can I take this? Grabs a bag of
No.
holding. Why not? I
What
mean,
is it?
it's not like I can open it anyways. If I try to open it, you're just gonna take it back.
I don't trust you with that right now. Let's just get it back to
What
Loveless.
is
We don't
it?
know what that does.
But I just want to hold it.
No.
Why?
I don't trust you with a unknown magical item that we don't know what it does.
It's a bag
Alicia
of
is gonna
holding.
look at Raven with a really confused look.
Yeah. You,
I
you can see the brain cells in one of these people and the lack thereof in the other.
yeah, it's concerning me. I just
Yeah.
look concerned. I'm mostly
Yeah.
staring at Harry, but
Yeah.
the glances I'm throwing at the other one is
Yeah, look, it's not me you should be concerned about, actually.
This is normal.
You know what? Yeah, why don't you guys go ahead? We'll go ahead and set up our camp. Try and keep it away from your stuff. Maybe prepare a meal for you guys, so as a thank you for hosting us. Um, and maybe don't put the portable hole in the bag of holding.
Of course. What
Yeah.
do you think I am?
Yeah, of course. Why
I just
not?
don't.
Why?
it's just
I
a
just
good thing
no
to
offense.
reiterate sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
very
really
Yeah.
good
good to
thing to
know.
remind.
I noticed that the girl just, she has that portable hole. I could see
Yeah.
it. She's got it folded in her hand, and I really.
I know how to keep them behind. I will keep them on both sides like this, and then Elliot T poses.
Uh-huh.
I pick up the bag of holding and start walking.
Aw.
I'll come too.
You should probably sit and rest for a bit, Ari. You pushed yourself enough today.
But I want some of the stuff.
All we're doing is
Okay.
dropping the stuff off. We'll all go back there as a group later to pick out what we want.
There's some really nice stuff in here.
And it's not yours yet.
I know. I know.
Just making sure. Just making sure. And we're gonna head over to Loveless
I
now.
know.
No more dilly dallying.
Okay.
Okie doke. So you guys part from your camp and begin travel to Lovelace's shop. And when you arrive, you see Lovelace seems to be like hunched over at his shop. This entire street has become stormed with people trying to buy different things, and Lovelace is freshly swamped with plenty of customers.
Yep.
There are a lot of people here.
Seems a lot of people have become inspired to purchase weaponry despite in spite of recent events.
Ahem. We have something you might be interested in at this moment.
When Lovelace sees you guys approach, he'll quickly like look around and see like everybody, sales are on hold, and everybody will be like, "What? You can't? Do you want our money? What are you doing?" And Lovelace just kind of like puts a sign down that says "closed," and he'll just gesture for you two to come behind the counter,
Yeah.
so you can have
Heading
a
back around.
conversation face to face. So it's very loud because everybody's like, "Sell to us, asshole!"
If only I had the silence spell, but I do not.
I do. I don't have it prepared though. And even then, we wouldn't be able to talk to each other if we cast it.
Oh, I wasn't gonna go cast it on us. I was gonna cast it on them, so they'd shut up.
I'm sure that's a great idea. Anyways, Lovelace looks at you and he says, "I see you have the bag. Is everything else inside of it?"
Correct. You can take a
Yeah.
look yourself if you like.
Can I pour this out?
What?
No.
No,
Okay.
how do you even get that out when I wasn't looking?
I just did.
Set it
He's gonna
down,
reach out
Elia.
for the bag.
Yeah.
I will hand it willingly.
He's gonna start picking it out, and he's gonna do his best, like honestly, kind of impressively, kind of pull out item by
Mhm.
item. Like he seems to have like a list memorized of what he had back in the
Mhm.
shop. Uh, kind of just like by rehearsal, going like trident, shield, armor,
What shield? There were
wand,
no shields.
ring, potion. There's a boomerang shield.
Oh, there's one shield.
Yeah, and there were non-magical shields. So,
But when?
and he'll go through and he'll kind of pull it all up. And as he puts out item by item on the rack behind him, starting to fill it up, creating an impressive repertoire, everyone in the line behind you guys will go, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" with
Mhm.
each item that gets added to each one, looking
Mhm.
more and more impressive.
The crowd
And
better go wild for the Thunderbus.
oh yeah, when I mean the two very rare magic items when they come out, people are like, "Whoa, we could never even imagine affording those."
Mhm.
Wow. Anyways, it takes him a while, and he eventually gets to a point where he can no longer remember what items he had in the shop past that point, and he has to dump the bag out. And a couple 10, 20 items fall out when he does, and he sets them up on top too. And he goes, "I do believe you have brought me more inventory than I even could remember. So, not a single thing missing. Looks like you have in fact done what I asked. Though I can't
Mhm.
help but notice you're a little less manned."
Yes, the others are resting after our expedition. It was
Mhm.
rather strenuous, full of spiders. We
Yeah.
did have to use a few cards from the deck of illusions there in order to safely assure our getaway.
Yeah, but
We
we
only used 3
use
though.
very minimal. Yeah,
Mhm.
we use as little as possible so that way you have everything back.
To be honest, I really couldn't care. You have made me a whole fuck ton of money with how much you have brought to me. So losing a couple of cards is just a small amount less that's going to be made off of that one deck. So to be quite honest, good enough to me.
Yay.
All right, good to
And with
hear it.
the and with the eyeball coming from the tower, well, to be honest, I can't keep close much longer. So tell you what, I've got an IOU. What I said on the list was that you guys can have some of the items.
Mhm.
So some of the cheaper stock I'm willing to let go. And tell you what, come back anytime, I'll give you half off.
Ooh.
All right, sounds great.
So how much did that catapult spell cost?
Catapult?
Yeah.
Uh, is that a first level spell?
yes.
Yes.
Okay. I believe. I just want to make sure
Hmm.
that I have it right. I don't want to say it and then be wrong. All right, folks. For you, that's going to be 25 gold.
Not bad at all.
Puppy dog eyes.
You don't have 25 gold on you?
Shakes head. You guys didn't let me handle gold anymore.
Yeah. I
Oh,
thought you had some personal gold on you though.
No, you took it all.
you can kind of see Lovelace is kind of like cringing at you, Elia.
Yeah.
And he'll just go. He'll like grab the scroll and be like, "Here you go, buddy. Use that to
Oh
make you
my
some
gosh.
real money."
Mhm.
Happy face. Thank you.
Yeah,
Then
no.
she goes back to making puffy eyes at Neri because you need it to inscribe.
Yeah.
Alright, fine, but I want you to get good use out of this and the alarm spell you haven't used yet before we get any more for you, alright? It's compromise.
Okay. All right.
How much do you
Can
need
I
to
get
inscribe
more?
it?
Let me double check. Wizard.
100 gold.
Body.
I want to say it's like 50 per spell level off the top of my head, but it could be wrong.
I'm
I do believe
looking
so.
at. Give me a moment. I need to go pull it up because I don't remember. And I have the memory of a goldfish. Let's see.
I'm gonna need you guys to also go ahead and say what items you want on staff, because I can't promise that they'll all be here if you walk away.
Yeah. I would like the Deck of Illusions and Amulet of the Devout.
Weird tank.
Baltimore's
Uh-huh.
allergic to water, Aurelia. We probably
But
shouldn't.
it's a weird tank.
There are plenty of
And
other
you don't get
magical
to
items.
you don't get to see a water weird every day. It's
You also don't
so
get to see a
cool.
giant eyeball or horrible shadow creatures or undead race every day either.
How much does a water weird normally cost?
Let me look it up.
If you want that one, I
How
would
pop-
suggest you talk with Montemore about it first, Elia. It'd be a
how
life-threatening thing to
popular-
him.
How popular is that water weird?
To be honest, not very popular except with the magical client.
Fine. I'll come back to you someday.
Anything else you wanted?
The staff looks cool. The staff of the ivory claw. I saw it and stuff. Never really saw it though.
Yeah, I suppose if you'd like that, that's alright. I'm gonna ring up Ari and see if she wants anything. Ring, ring, your coin is shaking.
Her hand just kind of like feels around on the floor. There it is. Hello.
Yo, we just got the items back. The crowd here is pretty ravenous. Were there any items you want us to snag up for you right now before they might get taken?
There was a cool staff.
Elias got the staff right now, though maybe you guys can work something out. I did see a really cool shield and sickle you might might be interested in.
Ooh, sickles are cool. And I could use a new shield. Something I can easily strap to my arm and not really like worry too much. Is it big?
Yeah, this one you could throw if you wanted to.
Ooh.
Well, there does appear to be some druidic runes in the sickle, so that might do something for you.
Sorry,
Oh yeah, I taught you druidic.
Yep.
Sorta.
I learned from another person
that
too.
sounds great. So, the shield and the sickle.
Alright. And we'll have one more rare after this. This is sketch talking, I believe. Because the moon sickle and boomerang are both uncommon as well. Alright, we're getting the moon sickle and boomerang shield for Ari. Okay, and how much is the giant strength potion there as well? I'm interested in that.
What level of strength was it?
Let me double check. Hill giant, so the little one. The little giant.
That is 400 gold normally, so I'll sell it to you for 100 right now.
Alright, you have a deal.
One-time offering.
Mm-hmm. I'll hand over 100 gold.
Also, guys, I have been searching for the cost of the spells for the past 5 minutes, and I cannot find it for some reason. So I'm gonna, yeah, in the 2024 rule. So I'm gonna go back to the just fucking 2014 because I can't find it.
Wowsies, bowsies.
Yeah, it's 50 gold pieces. So maybe I should just keep this for now and come back to it later.
I
Cause
can give you the
the
50 gold if you want.
Hold on.
Are you sure?
Let me comb through magic items real quick.
Yeah.
We'll say 500 high limit for uncommon. 25,000 high limit for rare. No? Where is it? Yeah, uncommon. 5,000 for rare. And then 25,000 for very rare. There you go. That's for note. We'll leave that there for right now, and I'll very rare item price.
Yippee!
I need to use the bathroom. I'll be back.
Crazy. Alright, well, we have our items. I guess we could head back to camp for now.
It's at 10k. That's what it says. Alright. So the water weird I will give to you instead for 2,500. I know what it is capable of, so without the discount, that is 5,000.
Yeah. And Corin is flushing herself down the toilet right now, so...
Hey, find a nickel. All right.
So, I don't know if my internet cut out, but all I heard was, if I had a nickel, and then cut.
No, that's all it said.
No, yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
If I had
If I had a
silver
nickel, I'd
piece.
have 5 more cents.
All right. So is that all you're doing for right now?
For right now, yeah.
How many items did you take?
That is Cinco Total 5, so we have our rare open still, I believe.
Okie doke. Did you leave an item for your friend, Montemore, who couldn't make it
Yep.
today?
Indeed, that's the rare fella.
Sounds like a fair trade to me. All right.
Yeah.
So, heading back to your camp, I assume?
Yep. Are Ari and Raven doing anything in the meantime while we are gone?
I was about to ask the same thing. You have a moment to yourselves if you guys want to say something to each other, or maybe use this opportunity for something.
Ari is a little not scared, but definitely on edge. Just like don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, say it.
Because you've said it, now you've got me thinking about it.
It's like I am, but like also like I'm not allowed to say that.
The internal stress.
And Raven, what about you? Are you thinking about doing anything? You do have an opportunity to speak with your troops or set up camp or do whatever you want.
It's a weird cat.
It is a weird cat.
What'd you call me?
Cat.
True.
So true, Yugi. So true.
That is what it do, Yugi.
Oh,
What to do?
I think you're eating your microphone. You're trying to say something.
My Wi-Fi is really bad sometimes.
It'd be like that. Is Cade crackling for anyone else?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not just you.
Try doing something with your mic. Is Discord detecting the right one? If you could hear us.
I think I'm gonna go back to pressuring my roommate to get out.
Nice.
Hmm.
Yep.
See?
In
Watch
that
it.
he is
Sit.
a
Down. Roll over. See?
Elliot. He's
Now-
on his head.
No, he's not. Now go dance. Look, see, he's rat dancing.
Isn't he a magical
Rap
creature?
dancing?
Rat dancing. Yeah, remember?
Doing the rat dance.
Yeah.
Oh, rat.
Sneak. Ah.
How is he doing that?
He's smart.
That was so funny for Madeline to come in and only hear about rat dancing.
Yep. That's all one needs to hear.
Yeah.
Anyways, go
That
do
summarized the
whatever.
party pretty well.
Yep. Would it be like survival to hunt, I assume?
I can survive.
You know, roll your survival to see how
We
well
love
you hunt.
17.
Yeah. I was gonna
Fuck yeah.
say, yeah.
What ideally do you want to hunt for?
Something big that can feed enough of us. Something gamey. Like maybe
You-
like a venison or some boar.
You want something gaming.
Well, it's my inner predator talking. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Look,
I mean, if
either a
you wanna
deer or
kill
a
a-
boar. Ooh, boar would be good. Some nice pork. Who doesn't like pork?
I mean, if you want to kill a bear, you could kill a bear if you want.
I said boar.
I know.
Well-
I'm talking about bear.
Yeah.
I don't. What did the bear ever do to me? What did the pig ever do to me? Yeah, part of the circle of life.
Cave Bear disapproves.
Yeah, no,
True.
a cave bear. Cave bear approves. I need the cave bear to approve.
Boar,
Um,
good.
Let's roll 1d100 to see what you bring in today. What is the meal? What is the fuck?
He's-
What is the fuck?
I ask myself that every day.
What is fuck?
As an asexual, I
Baby,
can
don't
never
hurt
answer this.
You bring in a 30 point buck.
Wow.
Wow.
In fact,
That's a
you
lot of
bring
food.
2 30 point bucks.
Wow.
Damn.
Well,
Yummy.
So
Well,
30
I think-
point buck.
I think we're fed for like today and tomorrow. Dang.
Did it.
You are feeding, let's see, you are feeding 5, 6, 12, 13, and then I'll count the animals all together as one. So you're feeding 14 people.
Mm-hmm. I got
So,
horse food
yeah.
from Missile.
But he technically, Mistle won't eat meat, so you won't have to
Yeah,
feed him venison.
Yeah, I have horse feed for her in my inventory, so she's set.
Aside from that, you've got the Elven soldiers, Raven, yourselves, Aurora, and the pup,
Yep.
and the Phantom cat.
Yep.
He's a good boy.
All right.
I wish I could do a little shop and run as well if need be for just like any appetizers and stuff. But yes, we eat. I roll 17 for cooking as well. We love 17 in this house.
You have a
Egg?
not
Egg.
a incredible meal, but a very good meal.
Very good. It's nothing compared to what I made this morning, but it'll do.
I refuse to eat until I'm done inscribing.
It's getting
Okay, just
cold,
make sure
Elia.
you eat in general.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost done.
Alright, but if you don't eat it, I will.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, hello.
Julian,
Hello.
do any of my men have detect poison?
Detect poison?
Oh yes, we're trying to poison you.
You know what? That's a fair question. Let me roll. Let me roll for their classes. Hell, classes probably wouldn't even be accurate. To be honest, I don't think any of them would have class levels.
Yeah, just pick whatever your heart feels content with.
I'm just gonna roll what their like gist is.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see.
I feel like level 1
I
spells
want
for an
to write them
NPC.
down.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to get a list going on here, but it's not really trying to help me.
Oof.
What the fuck is this? What the
What
hell is
is
a
what?
tactician?
Is this the tactician?
What?
Why is it? What the hell? There's a tactician class now,
Weird.
That's crazy.
and that's canon. What the
Huh.
fuck?
It is?
Yes. I saw it in the
Yeah.
Roll20 drop-down thing a while ago. I assume it's
Oh, that's
some
crazy.
official-ish homebrew.
I'm on the Roll20 D&D 5th edition compendium. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, 12 classes.
I think it's a Roll20 specific class. Because it's not officially.
All right, so you have a bard, a druid, a fighter. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A ranger and a sorcerer.
Groups get
So your
detect
ranger
poison.
would definitely have detect poison,
Yeah.
and your druid. Welcome to.
I missed one of those.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I missed one of those. I got bard, druid, ranger, sorcerer,
Fighter.
fighter. Okay.
And Alusha is your sorcerer.
Okay. Honey, please don't actually sing right now.
It's the bard in the party, of course.
Yeah, it's the bard. The bard of the party.
Welcome to the campaign. You're in now. No takebacksies.
Good job, Corin. Blue, 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 blue.
Honey, I don't want to disturb the game, please.
No, disturb the game all you want.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love disturbing people.
Yeah, when are we taking a break, by the way? Because I do need to make dinner, because it's getting a wee bit late.
I was about to say, I think it's about time for a break. I'm kind of chugging to a slow.
Yeah, water break then.
Yeah.
And I don't want to really get the plot rolling too much without Montaborek.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
content to
I
just to
want-
get to know the gang and do roleplay for the most part. I've been looking forward
Yeah,
to
this
this.
Yeah.
has been really nice. I did want to have
Yeah.
another small conversation with Neri.
Yeah.
I want to show off my new spell.
Alright, so we take water break, then resume with the sillies.
I'm gonna take a cooking break. This might take me about 10-15 minutes. Is that okay?
15-minute break is alright by me. So what time are we gonna be back
Cool.
at?
7:30.
Yeah, that sounds
Actually,
good.
it's 9,
Cool.
9:30. Alright. But yes, I have enjoyed Raven so far as well. Looking forward to doing more stuff with you.
Man, that's crazy that you said 9:30 for someone who's about to lose a level for being wrong.
No, I'm correct. You're the one that's wrong.
Real?
Literally,
'Cause I'm not the one
we're in
about
the
to lose a
center of the
level.
continent. We're in the central time zone. You can't tell me otherwise.
Sorry, they're all united and go by one time zone.
Dang.
How?
And it's just called time zone.
Not the time zone. Yes, I will refill my water as well, and I will be back in a bit.
Okay. Longer, the first words back would have been "I'm queer."
I'm gonna
I just
smack
started
this
it. Good for
kid.
you. Those
That's
were the first
crazy.
words. Yes, welcome back, gang. I have to get some ambient music going once more. There
All right, baby.
Wait, where's Julian?
I'm right here.
Dead.
we go. Died.
Oh, there's Julian.
I
Can't believe you-
figured that this was just you guys chilling out. I have
Yeah.
something I want to get to, but it's not until like the next day.
Yeah.
Alright.
Because I
wanna
know
go
Raven
show off
said.
my new stuff.
Oh, hello, Elia.
No, you could go first.
Yeah, I was
wanna
just saying
show
that
off my
Raven
new
wanted
spell.
to, so. Yeah. Go on, shoot.
Alright.
Not at.
If you say so.
Well, no, don't get anyone hurt, please God. Just do it towards the woods there.
Okay. If you say so.
When you put it like
Here.
that, I feel like I'm gonna
I'm
regret
gonna
my
go-
words.
And then I am gonna go bring Kombucha over to my side and I'm gonna go perform. This is my lovely assistant, Kombucha. And
Oh,
today
no.
he's gonna go help me demonstrate my new spell, Catapult. Are you ready, Kombucha?
Oh,
I
that
don't
poor
like
idiot.
Where this is, I don't like where this is going, Ari.
I don't like where this is going either.
Are you ready?
Me too,
Are
Aurora.
you ready, boy? Are you ready, boy?
Where's that drum roll coming?
Do we have a drum roll?
The dog is staring with that dumb look on his face. Yes, he's
Happy
ready.
pant, happy pant, happy pant.
All right. And I am gonna go cast a level 1 spell on Kombucha and send him flying off into the air.
Oh my gosh.
It doesn't
You-
only work on objects.
It only works on objects, so you can't turn.
Wait, but he is wearing like. Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna.
Oh,
Can't
no.
be used on something that is being worn or carried.
Huh? Okay.
Put him in a
can-
Put
basket.
something underneath him and then send the thing flying.
Put him in a
Hold on.
basket.
Hold on, let me go double check. Where's catapult? Oh wait, I didn't add it on. Whatever, I'm too lazy to add it on.
You know
right
what,
now 'cause I'm
Corin?
eating.
You know what, Corin? If you
What?
send me $5, you can use it on kombucha.
I mean, I do have-
Bribery.
All right, I'm gonna go tie
You know what?
him into.
You know what?
Yeah.
It's really funny. You can use it on kombucha.
We're only
Yay.
kombucha with
I'm-
creatures.
No,
Yeah.
you can use it. You can use it on any creature that weighs 5 or less pounds, or whatever the spell says.
The shadow is sweating.
I'm guessing it's.
At
I'm
least
guessing
Shadow is
to-
wing.
I'm guessing to nerf it has to be a willing creature, correct?
Yes.
All right, and since he's
That
he
sounds
is
fine.
willing, so I am gonna shoot him 90 feet into the air.
Oh my god.
There
Oh
he
my-
goes.
So everybody watches with this, like, as Elia, like, great makes this big old introduction, like, this is my great partner, and after so long of hyping up this dog looking like, everyone's like, oh my god, the puppy's gonna do some magic, it's gonna be so cute, and everyone watches in horror as this dog shoots 90 feet straight in the air, doing flips and hurls as it shoots up at rocket speed, and then suddenly starts turning, slowing down, and falling back to Earth. And everyone is just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, someone catch the dog! And he fucking splats on the ground, and as it
Whoa.
happens, he explodes into confetti.
Yeah.
Neri
I'll
is
use
covering
another-
Mrs. eyes.
And then I'll use another level 1 spell slot to resummon him immediately. Ta-da!
That was horrifying, Elia.
Was that fun, boy?
Do it again!
Yeah,
Do it
Raven-
again,
For
do
those
it
who
again, do it
don't
again,
speak
do it
with
again, do it
animals, he said
don't-
yes.
Would you believe me if I said this was normal?
Use a second level spell slot so I go twice as high.
Oh, good idea.
Oh no.
Hi.
Oh no.
You get
Alright, so everybody watches as the dog goes twice as high, 180 feet into the air, barely even seeable at this point by normal eyes. And then he comes falling back down and explodes into another sea of confetti.
Now, if you excuse me, I think I'm out of level 1 spell slot, so I'll be resummoning him in the corner. And I'm gonna go start drawing a circle to resummon him.
Neri's face is buried in his hands.
Neri, help! I think I'm going numb to this.
I already have. I don't know how to tell you. After the fireball incident and the maze, now this.
You didn't see the fireball.
I heard enough about it to know, and we don't talk about the well in here anymore.
That was the worst one, and I didn't even see that one.
I saw that one. It was awful. Raven has no context, by the way. These two look war-torn, horrified. Huh.
Like, just, and he still likes it.
Like, how
Your
can anyone
men,
dying?
your men, by the way, are like, they're clapping, but they also look really confused.
Like, I've been in some pretty painful and tough spots. Like, how could someone enjoy that kind of thing?
Oh, he asked me to use a second level spell slot.
That doesn't answer my question. Oh. My head hurts a bit.
Wait, how do you know what dying's like?
I've been in many near-death situations before. You could thank the other gods for that.
Hey,
Hmm.
my mic
Hello.
just full spoke.
What? Whoa! I
Fuck.
can hear you now.
Yeah, I just got my phone out. Yeah, I was talking for a while, and
Yeah, we did not hear it. We were just abject horror rambling about the dog's death again.
yeah, no, I was just having Raven go, "What the fuck is wrong with her? What
Yeah.
are you two talking about? What is happening?"
Oh.
Yeah, like,
She,
that dog has
issues.
died. A
Familiars
lot.
do that sometimes, but obviously they can be resummoned, but her dog seems to have a thing for it, and it disturbs me. I can't tell you why, because I don't fucking know, but I don't like it.
I have to question, does it always die in a poof of fucking confetti?
Oh no, one time it did it, it's fireballed itself.
And
Like the
another time
spell.
it fell down a well. And that one, I think that was the only one that hurt it, because I could hear it whimper. I don't think it liked that particular death. The second death in the well, on the other hand, was probably not as bad. That one was
Yeah,
probably normal.
is there such thing as a normal death, Ari?
I have
Yeah,
not for
exactly.
people in our profession.
Yeah. I'm very sorry about her strangeness. We'll be out of here soon enough, I'm sure. Town's gotta be quiet by tomorrow, surely.
Mm.
Anyways, let's repress our thoughts about the suicidal dog. I don't want to think about it. It makes my head hurt.
Look, he's back. See?
It's been an hour already.
No, it's 10 minutes.
It's 10 minutes.
Ah, gotcha.
Kombucha is back, but like for some reason he has a lazy eye.
Oh.
Hmm.
You
You
oh.
Ooh. Did you summon him
Huh?
right? This isn't like have you had anything to drink?
Yeah. He looks
No.
fine, see?
No,
His eyes
he
are
doesn't.
not facing the same direction.
I think
Oh,
it's
that happens
falling.
sometimes.
I think it's falling out of its socket.
He barks and the eye does like a spin, and it's
Oh,
You know?
Oh,
It kind of fits how stupid he is.
I think he's fine.
I need to say some prayers tonight.
I might have to say some prayers even.
You get a crit, by the way.
What? What's wrong?
No, nothing. We got some leftovers there for you. You haven't eaten yet. You should have something to eat.
You should
Oh,
eat.
yeah,
I hunted for that.
It's getting
Okay.
cold.
Lucha, you want some as well? Come on, boy. Let's go get some.
Wait, no, don't. That one has onion on it.
No, don't worry. He loves onions. One of his favorite foods. Come on, let's eat.
What?
you watch live time as he takes a bite of a whole onion and eats it.
Just don't think about it. Harry. Don't look at it. We can talk about other things.
Actually, this is such a good time to bring this up. Would you like to roll Arcana to see what the fuck is up with this dog, by the way, River?
Raven.
Raven.
Fuck.
Yeah. Give me Arcana.
Yeah. Mary is gonna
Why can't I
pat.
roll higher than a... Why am I rolling below a 10?
Mary's gonna pat you on the
Everything is
back and
below
give you some guidance. Add a 1d4 to that.
What? Why would you go? How would you just? No guidance. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's no feasible way that you would know what's going on.
Yeah, silly. It would have been funny though.
That's a 9.
Yeah, you're like you're not sure what's up with this dog. It's I don't know. You're not. I mean, you understand that it's a familiar, and obviously it's not a normal dog. But like a normal dog, even as a familiar, would not be able to eat onion, and you're just even more confused. Either something's wrong with the dog or something's wrong with Elliot. And to be honest, why not both?
Why only one?
You know, I think that would be the conclusion that my character would draw.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop questioning everything that happens with that particular part of your group.
It's for the best, trust me. Anyways.
Are you gonna still question
It's
me,
upsetting
though?
you seem the most normal.
Yeah, we're usually the ones keeping our group on track alongside Montemore, though he's resting after today.
Montemore is probably the most normal of us.
Yeah, honestly. Anyways.
Normals
Go
do,
on.
though. Look at Nary.
You cut out. What do you say?
I do question your normalcy, Neri.
Uh-huh. Well, I think I'm quite fantastical and pretty neato.
Whoever cooked this, it tastes amazing, right, boy?
Please, please don't eat the onion raw. I didn't even cook that. I just bought that and I was planning to use it as like a garish.
Oh. Well, how do you know that was one of his favorite foods?
What?
What do you mean it's one of his favorites?
Yeah, he loves onions, especially raw.
Again?
I mean, I personally preferred sautéed, but to each their own.
Hmm.
Honestly,
Yep, go on.
that makes sense at this point.
Yeah. I should be more used to this by now, but I'm not.
Every time you think you are.
No, something else happens. Anyways, anything else while we have a nice moment of quiet here? When the wizard and her puppy are busy.
Bonding.
Mm-hmm.
I did have a question about your horse.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
That's a much better topic.
It's just
Love missile.
So,
an interesting name. How did you come up with that? Why did you pick that? I mean,
wondering if he was a purchase.
shush.
Well, for one, she's one of the fastest horses I've ever met. Very decisive. I've actually gotten to talk to her a few times with my tongue spelled, but now that I can speak with animals, that's gonna be a whole lot easier. And yep, I just think it's a very nice and witty name. She's strong and fast, just like a missile, and I'm very proud of her. What other horses stood up to like an entire death knight and come out alive and unfazed?
I want to buy the horse.
Shush.
Yeah, the Death Knight was the thing that I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Death Knight?
Yeah, it's a whole thing in the Shadowfell. You don't want to know. But if you're heading out to the forest to the east, don't go in there at night. It'll take you to the Shadowfell, and coming out is an ordeal.
Yes. You managed to actually make it back?
Mm-hmm.
How?
We had some help in there. There were some other survivors that have taken it up to help people get out of there.
Why are you laughing?
Why, baby?
Ha 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 ha. Please. The DM said, "Oh God, I rolled a CR20 creature. Okay, you can leave."
Oh. That's crazy.
Guys, do you want a pet, Missile? I notice you've been looking at her a lot. She's very nice.
Very nice. The most normal animal we have with... Didn't we have a donkey or something?
Used to. Oh yeah. He's not in charge of animals anymore.
Aurora just goes, ha!
Yeah. Me too.
Oh yeah, that's Aurora. She hangs out with us and kind of just is here to see the world after not seeing it for a while.
Yeah, we're heading to the Great Library to hopefully get some information pertaining to some of our personal missions.
Sup?
Great library.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you would be aware that there are 4 great libraries that at least once existed. 3 of which still remain. One which has been burned down during the Great War. The Great God War. And probably the most infamous one because it was told to hold the most knowledge. But the other 3 are still available. They're just a pain in the ass to get to.
Yep.
That is definitely a journey.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're a group of adventurers, so we're made to do that kind of thing.
Fun stuff overall, and not including, kombucha's nonsense, almost dying.
I'm so excited to go to the library. It's gonna be have a lot of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
A
Same.
weird, fucked up half frog man.
What?
What?
I had the. Oh, don't you remember when we
Huh?
found out who Montemore really was? And
Oh, he's a fish, not a frog.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I meant to say they both begin with F and have 4 letters. Meant to say fish.
Yeah, I was very confused. I thought you were talking about my real life game for a second because we do have a
What are
frog
you-
man.
What do you mean, a frogman? Or a fishman?
It's a long story we probably shouldn't get into without his consent.
Yeah, I barely understand it. Otherwise, I would tell you.
All you need to know, there's a lich, he's evil, we're gonna kill him.
Hmm.
He just puts his
Yeah.
head in his hand. This is
It's the
a
most casual thing to bring up in conversation.
Mm-hmm. Neri seems proud of himself.
Hmm.
Ari's just very like, just another Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Just another many Mondays.
Would you believe me if I said that's not the most powerful thing on my hit list?
No, that definitely is. I have very bad news for you.
Even the other one from my background that did me an ouch.
As of right now, yes.
Wow, crazy.
What if I said, well, it's not on my hit list, but what if I said that there's something in my sights, not hit list specifically, that is even stronger? Question mark?
Yes.
Yes, correct. You did it.
Correct.
Yes.
I feel like I cannot emphasize how much yes.
That's crazy. Anyways,
Anywho,
what are we gonna do now? Just rest up and then wait till
I
Montemore's
suppose.
good and then we head out?
That sounds like a plan. We could knock out any other chores we need to do in the morning. Like, I know there was that one errand where was someone looking to have their caravan retrieved or something if we feel like being a little productive later.
Yeah.
True, we do need to do that.
I would like to take some time though, because I got a new staff I need to get to know.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to get to know this new sickle.
Mm-hmm.
And this cool new amulet for me.
I also have some personal meditation to do as well.
Neri's gonna squint his eyes, and if I may, roll an insight to ascertain your mood as you say that.
Oh, if you're not hiding your scrutiny,
Yeah.
Ari will absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's not hiding it too much. He's not like blatantly bringing attention to it, but you do see him narrow his eyes a bit.
Oh, about my neighbor,
I see.
my curse.
It's alright. If you wish to join me for mine later, you're free to as well.
I don't think you can talk to him.
No, I'm not asking to talk to your companion.
Unless maybe could you?
Neri just wordlessly holds up his holy symbol of beast and wiggles it around in front of you a bit.
You know, when you put it that way, it might be a bad idea.
That's crazy.
That's not what I'm trying to say.
Oh, you're saying you could because of that. Or couldn't because of that. What are you saying?
I'm asking if you want to join me in talking to Vise later.
Oh. Is that a good idea?
I think she'll like you.
Okay, sure. I'm down to. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey.
he's looking between you two.
Ellie is just gonna go look at you both a bit sheepishly before she's just gonna say, I don't want to get in between you two, but could I join? I
What do you mean
was,
get in between us?
I don't know, you seem like really close to each other.
I suppose you're
Yeah, we're
tag
pretty good
along.
friends.
Yeah, because I was actually taught for a while that gods were terrifying being and not to be messed with or just communicated with in general, but now that I'm on my own, I've always been curious about that.
The vast majority really don't want to talk to me, but those that are willing to listen, sincerely, they're pretty alright.
I have opinions of this.
We all. Anyways, let's start winding down. I'm gonna go grab some of my stuff. It would be a real shame if someone caught me on my own to have a conversation later. Anyways.
That's crazy.
Where you going, Neri?
Well, I need to get the stuff for traditional prayer stuff and all that.
You have your
I
holy
can't
symbol. What
figure
more do
out
you need?
how he would approach this, honestly.
God's smelly.
God's smelly.
Do
God
you
smell me.
need help?
I think I got just a few things. Gotta pack up my telescope. We got a few ritual cards, all that, yada yada. And besides, it's customary to do it at night anyway, so we have plenty of time.
Oh, yeah.
Makes sense.
Gotta look
yes,
up and see the
Neri.
big guy in the sky.
Yeah. Yes, Neri is on his own for a bit if anyone wants to strike up a private conversation. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I do.
Mhm.
I just can't figure out what he would actually say. Because he's having issues coming up with what he's going to say. 'Cause he's
Yeah, it's alright. You got time if we want to vibe for a bit.
a little overwhelmed.
Yeah.
It's a little overwhelming.
Look at these
Minute.
weird names.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Did you kill these guys, Spider-Man?
Kill these guys with hammers.
No, not again! I mean, what?
What do you mean again?
Don't worry about it.
Knife.
Don't worry about it. Put that down.
The threat of knife is so funny. No context, just I'm gonna stab you.
True.
Actually, I have armor of anti-stabbing. Julian, you know this was an important item in the background, so I'm perfectly safe.
Of course, yeah. Oh no! You accidentally sold it to the guy, Loveless. You actually you accidentally put it in the bag. And now it's under
oof,
now he has it.
Butterfingers,
It do be
man.
like that sometime.
Yeah.
Darn.
True.
That
Big
really
oof.
sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess you're available to be stabbed then. So
Oh yeah, I mean,
yeah.
like, I guess. Who would ever do such a thing?
So true.
Not me. God, no. Yeah,
Yeah,
you know
see,
me,
you
I
would,
would never.
You would never. I know this. I trust you with my life. You
Yeah,
have
of
nothing
course.
but our character's best interest in mind.
I would look, I may throw monsters at you, but they all use bludgeoning damage, never piercing.
A little bit of slashing.
That's
A
crazy.
little bit of slashing, but never piercing. I would never
Mhm.
pierce.
Never. I don't think you've actually used piercing damage yet, because I know the Death Knight was slashing with the big sword. So you
I
weren't sure
think
that
that's
you were.
actually a lie. I think I had a creature that had a bite attack, and the bite attack was piercing.
I'm trying to think what it was.
What if I pierced you, but with a hammer?
How?
I don't know. I hit you with a hammer so much it breaks skin.
I don't
The
have
opposite
that
side.
really.
Yeah.
I know the
Shit.
spiders you guys recently fought used poison damage, so that doesn't
Yep.
help.
Because the big fights were the Wraith and Shipshaven, the Shadowfell encounter. Some stuff in the well, we dodged some encounters in the Solar City Fun Maze, and there were the skeletons. Oh, the skeletons might have had bows. You pierced us. Liar, liar, pants on fire. We know they had rocks. They had rocks.
Yeah.
They had rocks.
They had rocks. I remember you getting pelted by rocks.
Dude, that bed rocks.
Yo, so true.
Eh.
Sorry.
It's alright. We are vibing while we braining.
I'm very
No,
easy.
I don't forgive you.
I'm gonna break both of your legs and see how you feel about that.
Honestly, kind of bad.
Good.
Feels bad.
What if I did that to you, Ray?
I'd turn you into a starfish.
What does that mean?
You know what that means.
I don't.
You'll be a starfish.
I don't understand what that means.
You'll be a starfish. You'll be
What
stuck
does a
like that for the rest of
starfish-
your life.
What does starfish have to do?
I don't know. You're just gonna be
Like-
stuck in that position forever.
Kombucha can
tummy
be a
hurts.
starfish.
Yo, so true. He was an octopus.
Yeah, dude. He sure was. I'll never forget you trying to spy on us with him.
I mean, he was a good octopus.
Yeah, I want the octopus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want the octopus.
I wonder. Hold on, I need to go think what to do. Your Honor, kill that guy with hammers.
Your Honor, League of Legends.
Death. Yeah.
Death.
Yeah. I'm tired. Holy shit.
Me too. I'm tired too.
I
Yeah.
can't believe how tired I am.
I'm stolen your energy. I'm not EP at all.
Anyways, do you guys want to know what the one shot was that you guys missed out on?
Yes.
The goddess of love and beauty came to you guys and was going to send you back in time to ensure that the king was born.
Oh,
Aw.
man.
By making his parents fall in love, you were going to play wingman to make his parents fall in love.
I'm
That sounds
sad.
so fun.
Next time.
Yeah.
No, there will be no
Dragon
next
Balls.
time.
Oh, next time it can be someone else.
Next time there will be.
Look, all I'm saying is I would love a chance somehow at some point for you to play as Neri, but past, not slimed.
I apologize, even though I know it's lies.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm
While
also
living
a
is
little tired.
absurd, bitch, and it's too late
Mhm.
for the others shine. Caught in a chase, 25 years old.